Hi, Taco from Taco's Hiking Page here, and with most of my stuff is now just on my Vimeo instead of YouTube because I hate YouTube's ads. Anyway, if you're watching YouTube, use an ad blocker. That's the only way to make it acceptable. So I'm sitting here in my tarp tent Pro Trail, and just wanted to go over a little bit about what's in my, I call it my hygiene bag. Some people call it a ditty bag. I call it the oh crap bag sometimes because that's when you need it. This is material from Ripstop by the roll, and it was a little sack package, so it came in a kit. You cut these dragon scale things out, so it's really kind of a fun little project if you're new to sewing. And okay, first thing, take everything out of my ditty bag here. When you're going to take a dump in the woods, and I hate taking a dump in the woods, but when you're going to take a dump in the woods, one of the first things you need to do is dig a cat hole. And there's all kind of titanium and aluminum and plastic shovels, but I've found that most of them, when you try to use them in the woods, they suck because the woods have rocks and dirt and roots and stuff that it's really hard to cut through with those little scoops. So what I did is I hand forged this out of 1080 steel, so it will rust, so I have to keep it in good shape, but it is very strong, and it is has a cutting edge that I filed into it, so I can really get down and through the roots and stuff. And I've even got a little paracord handle on it in case I need some cord for something. And it could actually you could actually use this as a weapon if you really needed to. So it's sharp on the point, so this will really get down into the ground through the roots and help you dig a proper cat hole. So and it has this little leather sheath thing that I made. So first of all, you got to dig your hole. Then you do your thing, and we won't go over how to do that in the woods, but you do your thing. This bag has my toilet paper in it, and it's also got a little plastic Ziploc bag of, and this is Body Glide. You get it from Walmart, you can get it on Amazon, but it's called Body Glide, and it is a kind of a deodorant consistency, and it's slippery, so if you start to get chafing in certain places, especially between your thighs and things like that, you squirt a little bit of this on your fingers and rub it in, and it keeps you from chafing. So well, a lot of times if you're doing something in the wood, if you're taking a dump in the woods and you've cleaned up and your legs are a little bit chafed, so it's a good idea to go ahead and put some of this on there, because nothing sucks like chafed up thighs. So I keep both of those together in there. And then normally I have a little thing of hand sanitizer, and it's clipped to the side of my backpack, so I'll take it with me whenever I go to take a dump in the woods. And so that's one bag. The other part of my hygiene bag is later in the day, towards the end of the day, when you want to get ready for bed or when you're first getting up in the morning. This is, I repurposed a Mickey Mouse shampoo bottle, and this is actually Picaridin. It's a like a bug glop, and I like Picaridin much better than DEET. It's more of a kind of a sunscreen consistency, so it goes on, and it's not greasy. It has a decent smell to it, and it's not sticky, and it won't dissolve plastic like DEET does. So I like Picaridin. You just have to put it on a little bit more often. So that's Picaridin, my bug glop. In here also is my Benadryl cream, a little sliver of soap, so when I want to take a bath in the woods, heat up some water in a pot, use your bandana, and then a little sliver of hotel soap, rub it across the bandana, and then take what they call a whore bath. So your pits and your naughty bits, basically. Half a toothbrush. I got half a toothbrush in here, so mainly just for saving space so it doesn't stick out of the bag. And then this is baking soda, which works really well as both a toothpaste, and after you brush your teeth, you can just swallow it with some water, and if you get acid reflux like I do, it helps get rid of the acid reflux, so it's multi-purpose. So that is my hygiene bag. Everything I kind of need to clean up in the woods.